I think what is more important is here is to give emphasis on certain basic fundamental aspects of management of the community radio sector, in a sense that it has more element of peer review, self-assessment and learning from its own mistakes. And I think that would lay a very solid foundation for a community radio movement to grow from say about 160 radio stations to say about 6,000 radio stations. By the way, I feel that we should have something like 6,000 community radio stations, which is one for every block in the country. But coming back to the question, what is more important is that when we expand, it is not only in terms of numbers that we want, the growth to happen, but we also want the sector to look inside, see what it can learn from the mistakes that it has been making in the past, what it can learn from its peers, and how it can actually go forward by doing its own self-assessment kind of a exercise with its own group of people or the community that it is working with. And but I would also like to mention that for government, there are many challenges that we have to now really look at. And those challenges are, which have been raised in the Sammelan by the thought leaders as well as by peers, is that how do we ensure an equal growth of the community radio sector in India? Because at this point of time you find it's the southern part of the country which has the largest number of community radio stations, whereas there are areas where there are no stations. So the challenge would be, how do we really look at the allocation of frequencies so that we have more community radio stations coming from areas where there are none or there are very few community radio stations. That's one. The second part is also how to see that the radio stations are coming in those areas which actually need them. For example, the marginalized areas which are disturbed because of some kind of an extremist activities, or areas which are very remote, which are very interior. So bringing together these areas into the fold of community radio sector will be a very big challenge for us. We'll have to make sure that the allocation of frequencies happen in such a way that there is a fairly good representation of the diversity and the complexity of the Indian ethos that we have into the sector. Organizations like OneWorld, they have to play a very critical role in documenting the growth of the sector, in walking with the community radio stations together on their journey, and giving this kind of little alerts, this little kind of impulses to the thought leaders, to the government, to the practitioners, that there is an opportunity to work in this sector. This is something new that you might want to look at. This is something in this area where there is a need for a documentation. For example, we have had a session on the need for archiving and documentation. So I think for organizations like OneWorld, there is a beautiful, natural kind of a way of transforming all that is happening in this sector into a very rich repository of knowledge. Because whenever you grow, you need to always look back and see what you actually did in the past, and there is something that you need to learn and move forward. So I think you can really bring together the ideas of all these people and all the suggestions that have been made, recommendations have been made, and the way MIB and OneWorld has documented it together in these beautiful compendiums that are being brought out, and the one that has been brought out this time, I think they would really be like a beautiful reference book for everybody. Because what we plan to do is to send this compendium to every district collector in the country, to every thought leader in the country, to every practitioner in the country, to say, here is a compilation of these inspiring stories. and look no further. You have a very important resource in your hand that you can use and tap its potential to bring the change that you want to see.